So recently there was a lot of disturbances at LOC and recently. So the trouble is coming from across the border. It's very apparent. But on diplomatic level, what is the student future for India-Pakistan relationship? How do you read it now?
It's a very sterile relationship at present, and simply because Pakistan must realize that unless they give up support for terrorism, there is no appetite in India. And I'm not just talking about the government, I'm talking about the people.
General
You
public
talk
also is fed
the
up.
public opinion is, for instance, we didn't go for the Champions Trophy. I was personally hoping that our team would go because I'm a cricket fan. I'd like to see India play Pakistan, and I've seen matches there when I was serving there in Pakistan. But the environment was not propitious. The statements emanating out of it, if they really wanted the Indian team to come, they should have traveled that extra mile to reassure us, not just in terms of security, but in not mixing politics, not getting in, for instance, turning off the faucet of terrorism. That is something they find very difficult to do, and they don't want to do it, obviously. They can tone it down a bit whenever they want to, but then they ratchet it up whenever they feel like. So I think we need to be prepared. As far as Pakistan is concerned, we must learn, and we have learned, to manage the relationship as best as we can. It will always be an irritant, and as it faces its own internal problems, it becomes less, in my opinion, of a threat to us. But sometimes when things become out of hand, rulers like to adopt an adventurous course of action. I hope Pakistan doesn't make that mistake, because they should realize the differential.
Also, because it has been a decade now, the stalemate goes on, and nothing.
What the government, from what you're saying, government is also going by the public mode, that there is no appetite. And now that China has become India's primary adversary, Pakistan has sort of got sidelined in terms of the mind space for any discussion with Pakistan, I suppose.
But militarily, we have to factor
have
in
to
the
factor
two.
in that, yes.
So that is, of course, a different thing entirely.
Correct.
But I don't think we've completely closed the door to dialogue. If you remember, the External Affairs Minister Jaishankar had gone
Yes.
there, and that was a big gesture that we had made. Of course, Bilawal had come earlier to Goa, but that was a very sterile. It was counterproductive. He was because he was grandstanding.
SCO.
And that was SCO, and he was grandstanding.
Yeah.
Dr. Jaishankar was very careful. He did absolutely everything as per protocol. But it was a gesture. Yes. And there was talk about then India sending a team for the Champions Trophy there. But that didn't materialize because there was things that Pakistan not only did not do, but they aggravated the situation.
That's true.
By their statements, by some of their actions. So I think I would personally be very happy if the two countries talk to each other, the governments talk to each other. It's always good to have a dialogue, but it cannot be an unconditional dialogue. I mean, it has to be based on certain benchmarks, parameters, especially since we've dealt with Pakistan for so long. We know what they're capable of, what they do. So it's very difficult to take them at their word.